on the ground. It's not that they're like actually placed in person.
Registered kids.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I won't.
Okay, registry.
So what are the, so now the next part, guys, what are the parts of the question asking? So the question's right here. Let's put it in our own words. Given the context of the time period. So what does that mean? Think about the word context. Remember when we talked about that in the beginning of the year for those of you who are here? What does context mean? Yeah, so like, what do I want to say? Given the background, or like, with everything that was going on at the time. And when I'm saying everything going on, what was the context of the time period? What was going on back then? Right. Can we, yeah, you do that. Sign out. I know. And I'm going to make sure that it goes through before you leave. And so what was going on at the time? Okay, so then on your, here, go to your computer. I have it on my looking phone.
Look at this.
Go ahead, you just fill it out. And you're filling it out for going out. Yep. So what was going on at the time, guys? Henry VIII. What else was going on? You're good. Go. Yep. 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 What did we just study? Like, what did you just take a quiz on the other day? The what? The Reformation, right? So this is all going on. That Martin Luther stuff happened in Germany right before King Henry wanted to divorce his wife. So that's the context that we're going to be talking about in just a second. What else is this question asking? It says then, do you feel that Henry VIII's actions were justifiable, or was he a little bit of a spoiled brat who just wanted his way? Let's simplify that. How do I make that more simple? Okay, well, we're not answering it, right? Like that might be what you think, but what's the question asking? So was he right to change the Church of England? Or did want it is probably the most important step of any writing assignment is to figure out what the question is. Because what if you don't know what the question is? Are you going to get the right answer? Not typically. So it's so important to read the question. It's so important to put it in your own words. It's so important to mark it up and make sure that you understand what it's asking. Is that large enough for you guys to see? I'm going to increase the line. I feel like that's
Good question.
all right, so we just talked about context, right? So if I'm trying to put a sentence or two about context. Remember in the beginning of the year when we talked about context, didn't we watch the Star Wars scroll? Like the beginning of Star Wars with the words on it? It's fine, but we watched that clip and it just went through and it explained a little bit about what was going on in Star Wars before the movie starts, gives you that background information so that you know what the heck you're getting yourself into. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known that the galaxy was in a civil war. I wouldn't have known why they were fighting. It wouldn't have made sense if you just jump into the movie. So context here is like setting the stage for what you're going to be talking about in your written response. So what is the background information? What's the context? We're just talking about the Protestant Reformation. How do I make some sentences that set the background for what's going on at this time? What do you guys think? Do you want to talk with a partner real quick and see what you can come up with, and then I'll bring it back in like 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, talk with a partner for 2 minutes and come up with something for context. Be anybody here yet?
What are we doing?
What?
Wow, you guys are really working it hard.
Look at this.
You call that little boy.
We were talking about.
No.
It's 1080p.
How do you put that in?
Oh, so.
Okay.
What's this part here? Not though. Did you just see?
What's on mouse?
Oh, because I didn't have you. I'm all the way back. I was delayed.
Dude, I can't leave. What the hell's going on?
How many people are watching?
What happened was he was going off a list that was like a year ago, and I wasn't here. I was in eighth grade. Yeah, I was stuck in the library in like a back room. I was doing yeah.
I'm zooming to see right now.
Dude, it won't let me. I can't see the fucking mouse.
All right, so guys, what'd you come up with for context? If I need to put this in a couple of sentences, what am I going to say? I'm not writing it up here for you. You need to help me. How do I set the stage for what's happening in the question? Steve? Okay, so the Reformation was happening. How do I put that like in a sentence to kind of describe why Henry VIII did what he did? I'm going to connect it to. So I guess I could start with during this time, the process for what happened. Great. How do I connect it to Henry VIII?
Remove the further.
Oh, yeah. No. No. I saw it for my 20th year. That would have been my 18th year. So I taught for 17 years at Sundown. And did that for a year and a half. And then moved back to the Valley. Well, because I thought it would be a good thing. Like my one master's degree is in instructional technology. So like technology is my jam. And I used to manage the cyber students in Sun Valley from 2010 to 2015, but then we did away with that program. So I was like, this is good. And I can't take a sabbatical. I can. I haven't.
I just can't believe this. Yeah, right. During this time,
Right.
during this time, the Protestant Reformation was happening in Germany. Oh, bro, I got a game. Dude, look how fucking, like, this is clear as day, too. Does the stream look clear? What? I haven't. Do that. I'm bringing in my hard drive tomorrow. Yes.
All right, guys.
I can stream the season
during
10.
this time, practice information was happening in Germany. How do I connect that to the Henry VIII? He changed the entire church. He made everybody in England not Catholic anymore. How does that connect? That's okay. But don't give up on it. Come on, guys.
My screen's already broke.
Make the connection.
Make the connection.
Well, I did. He changed the entire
Pretty slow.
Church of England. So instead of being Catholic,
Damn it.
sure, watch him. Watch your mouth. Yo!
Stop, I'm done. Have it. Bro, what is Jay watching?
Why are you still talking? Why are you still talking? Gentlemen. Hello? Cam. Cam. Stop. Stop. Gentlemen. Okay, listen, look at me right now. I am asking both of you right now to stop. To do one more thing. Somebody, I understand. I'm talking to him as well. I'm talking to him as well. Believe me. Cam, you too. If I have to talk to you about saying stuff to Kenny, then you will both go to the office for different things.
For what?
Because I can't have this in my classroom. I'm asking people to do contacts, and I have to pay attention to that. I just want to get through that part. Okay. Can we move on with what I need to do in my classroom? Because that has nothing to do with I'll talk to you. I'm so sorry. And I will be there in a second. I have the whole class that I'm trying to get on this topic of contact. Everybody's looking at their telephones instead of helping me with this. I'm sick of working my butt off, guys. I'm giving you answers every day. We're going to have a little come to whatever you want to call it moments. You guys are on your phones. You're doing all sorts of nonsense. And I'm just trying to help you get your work done. I am not going to give you the answers on this. I will fight you on this. Not physically. And maybe emotionally. I can take people down. So, context. How does the Protestant Reformation affect Henry VIII and the Queen?
There was a thing affecting people to the religion.
Yes. It's a good start.
People
He was.
were trying to.
Yes. Okay, guys. So during the time the Protestant Reformation happened in Germany, this gave Henry the VII ideas to change the church in England to help him. Right? That's our context statement, giving the background or the climate of what was happening at the time.
It's so loud.
All right, so now we're going to brainstorm some evidence, right? We're gonna brainstorm some ideas of what made him justified and what made him not justified. Now, let's think first about Henry VIII. What did he do? He divorced his first wife because he wanted a son. Justified or not justified? But it's okay if you say he's justified in this. Just think about what was going on in the time period. Could a girl be the king of England?
Yeah.
Not before some other laws were put into place after his first son dies.
Baby.
6. Well, 5 because the one never had him. So, depending on how you feel about it, you could put that under justified or not justified. Which one do you want to put it under? And then I'll write it down. So think about that he divorced his first wife, or if he was divorcing wives to have a son. I'll write it, but you put it where you want it.
So the left one, yeah. Right one.
Yeah. So if you think that he was kind of crazy to do this, then you will put it here. If you think he was right to do this, then you put it here, under justified. All right? You choose. I don't care where you put it. What else did Henry do? Yes. Beheaded 2 of his wives for treason. Now, if you think that's justified, you would put it on the left. If you think he's crazy for doing that, you would put it on the right.
What do you think?
No, I'll never
think
do
it's
that.
wrong.
I'll put it on either side. Okay.
That is why for
Treason means like going against your country, or going against your king, or going against.
so he had a reason. So,
Sure. If you can back it up, it can go wherever you want. All right. What else did Henry do? So he divorced his wives. He beheaded 2 of his wives. What else?
you also have like bunch
Yeah.
for what reason?
For not joining the English church. Remember, they were protesting him, and he was like, "Oh well, yeah, that's fine. As long as you can."
Well, if you take a step back,
And that's what else did Henry do? And again, guys, you can put it on either side depending on what you think. What else did he do? He married his brother's wife. But remember why he did that? Why did he do that? To keep an alliance, right? He did that to keep an alliance with Spain. So wherever you want it, either side. If it's justified, or if you think he's crazy, put it on either side. What else? Anything? What else did that guy do? Then you put it on that side. Well, it's weird by our standards, right? Like everybody back then, they were like, there's one whole kingdom that was like everybody was married to everybody's brother, sisters, cousins. They were trying to keep the power in the family. They didn't want other families in on their power. He made himself the head of the English church. Some people would think that that's justified. Some people would think that's a little crazy. But now he has all the power, not just part of it. All right, I think we have enough, right? I think we have enough. So, and you guys, it depends on where you would put them. You can put them on either side. If he was right for doing these things, you would put them over here. If you think he was right for some of them, you would put them here. If you think he's wrong for them, you would put them here. It just depends on where you think they belong. I'm going to leave them on the left side because that's just the easiest way for me to keep them on board. Now, based on your chart, if you look at your chart that you have, on what side you have more of the things? If you have more of the things on the justified side, raise your hand. If you have more of your things on this side, raise your hand. If you have more of the things on this side, raise your hand. Okay? So depending on what side you have them on, right? So all of mine are here. I would say that he is justified or he was right in what he did. If more of my stuff is over here, I'm going to say he was a little crazy and not right what he did. I'm going to put that in my claim. So, was he justified or certifiable? Yes or no? Or, well, justified or certifiable? For me, I would put justified because most of my things are on the justified side. Okay. And then why do you think that? So you're going to put that here. But I would not just put, because you guys are going to go for the low-hanging fruit on this one. You're going to say, because most of the things are on the left side of my chart, aren't you? Don't say that, because the reader is never going to see your chart. So why do you think that? I'm going to say because.
Is it enough? I think that because the reason for
Because yeah, because he did a lot of things that, or because I think he had reasons for why he did what he did. Yeah, you can say anything like that. You don't want to say it all the time. Sorry, it's not my name. You guys have internet?
No. No.
Well, you have 7 minutes. You guys want to talk? Can't really.
Yeah, what do you guys want to talk about, guys? Who's in the chat?
We'll finish this up tomorrow. And then you guys are probably looking at finishing this up, and then next week when I see you on Wednesday, we'll talk about Henry's kids. Wednesday, Thursday. Thinking you might be up for a quiz on the information on Friday night. But I can't tell you for sure.
Bring virtual. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
We got Gavin here. We got Gavin here. Already know.